Very well indeed, I think, Alan.
Great. William, you're back later on. William, what's the big news today in Harrogate?
Well, yesterday was a real drama from start to finish, Alan. I mean, the conditions were atrocious. Towards the end, the lead changed hands so many times, nobody really knew what was happening. But we ended up with just 15 seconds separating the top 3 drivers. That's after 3 days of really tough rallying. And we had one of the youngest, or the youngest world champion ever, Juha Kankkunen, and one of the oldest, Hannu Mikkola, neck and neck in a dead heat at the top. Meanwhile, about 40% of the field have fallen by the wayside, one of the highest loss rates in this rally ever. And just to bring you up to date, when they started this morning, there was fog as well as ice, so the drama continues. Marco Len's gone off and lost about 5 minutes. We've just been told that Ari Vatanen has gone out, and Malcolm Wilson, the British driver. So 2 more of the top drivers gone.
Now, when you're having a rally at this time of year, you obviously expect a bit of foul weather, but this year does seem pretty exceptional. They've had almost everything thrown at them by the gods, haven't they?
Well, not just everything. They had certainly a lot of ice yesterday. I mean, there was ice, sheet ice all over the stages. Some of the drivers were actually cutting extra treads in their tyres to get more grip. But even the top drivers were really reduced to sort of skating about on the ice. One of them said it was real Torvill and Dean country. And, of course, it's worse for the back markers like Rob and Judi because the front cars, if you like, polish the surface. So the back cars really have nowhere else to go. And they were reduced last night to slithering about on the ice in the dark in the giant Kielder Forest, which has a reputation for swallowing rally cars whole on tracks they'd never driven on before. So, if you like, a real nightmare rather than an adventure.
This is a really unenviable task. Well, let's see exactly what Rob and Judi fared, how they fared yesterday. The route took them, as William said, into Scotland, including special stages in the Kielder Forest in border country. A total journey of 303 miles. Waited what was going on. They were waiting the arrival of rally cars coming off the first stage. Today we're focusing on the work of the 2 service crews who keep Rob and Judi in the daytime car on the road.
We're now at Windermere, which is day 3, and we've had about a 3-hour drive from Harrogate. We had a very late return last night from Queensferry. We didn't actually get to bed until about 2:30, and we were up this morning at 7 o'clock to get here on time. And we're now waiting for the next service. He's just doing 2 Grisdale stages, which are very long. So, you know, we don't know what to expect until we hear from them radio in.
400 yards, turn over 90 right.
Right. Rob says just check the exhaust. There seems to be a tinny rasp instead of a deep growl like there was before. Otherwise, there's nothing else that wants doing. If you're going to make sure there is some soup ready for them, and all they're going to do is wait for them to finish fitting the camera and then get them away, because they're going to be a bit tight for time. Over.
400 yards. Turn tight 90 left.
Yeah, we copy, John. We've got the fuel ready also, over.
Smashing, thanks a lot, over now.
Yep. You've got them? No. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's an half bright when you come over these brows and you can't see where the hell the other road goes the other side. Terrible. But still, we're still on the straight and narrow, just.
It's strange because here we are at the lakes, and up the road is one of the finest restaurants in England, the Miller Howe. And I've got a pack of cover soup here and an old roll. It shows you what a glamorous life television is. 45 left into hairpin right. Yards. Keep left at Y.
We've got a slight split in the drive shaft gaiter. It doesn't seem to be a major concern. It's just a rocker's touched it. No concern, really. We are more concerned with shooting off now to the next service because we want to get there before the car arrives. It's very, very tight on time. Well, we've just about made it to Carlisle Airport. We're expecting the car very, very shortly. We've had to get some tyres changed at Dunlop. We've now got 4 tyres. We know they all want replacing, so we're very, very short on time and we need to get moving shortly as possible. We got any word, Adrian? Yeah, they're coming in shortly. Yeah, they're coming in now. Sorry.
Right, when they come in, unless we hear from them, right, let's organise what we're going to do.
Well, I'll stop the car, going with the trolley jack.
Fine.
If you and Pete, one wheel each side, axle stands, I'll lower the trolley jack, come out.
We've never had the 2 crews working combined as they are now. It's vitally important at the end of a long day's stages, as we have now, where we've done over 90 stage miles today, but when we have only a short time to re-prepare the car for the following day's stages, all 6 can work together as a team and get the job done.
We came off at the last gate on the last stage, right off into the snow. It was an easy run. Rob came unstuck, that's all, it wasn't his fault.
I've been up to here in Brook.
Well, the conditions we had were terrible. We were surprised you hadn't come out when we got round. I'm glad you're still in anyway. I'm going to get the tyres.
Like we might be.
I'm going to get the tyres back out in my car.
Wow. Thrills and spills. William, it was obviously very tense late last night after the car left the road. What exactly happened?
Well, apparently what happened, Alan, was they were in Shepherdshire, the last stage of the day, in Kielder, in the dark, about 10:15. So very dark and very icy. Rob, who I think has driven like a champion all this rally, saw a bank of snow ahead. He braked hard, skidded, fell into the ditch. They fell into the snowbank, so he was pinned in, couldn't get out. Judi scrambled out, apparently, and got 2 or 3 marshals to rope the car out into the road. They eventually reached the finishing line about 30 seconds inside their appointed time. So really a very nasty moment.
Well, they were hauled out the ditch apparently by 3 lads. It's thanks to them. We only know their Christian names, Alan, David and Scott. It's because of them that Judi and Rob are still in the rally. If, lads, you're watching, can you give us a ring, please, on 021 414 8598. 021 414 8598. We'd like to get you on the programme on Friday to thank you, if nothing else. William, where are Rob and Judi in the field now?
Well, they were dragged out of their beds at 4 o'clock this morning to be strapped in their car by 5:30, so they've already done 5 stages today. In fact, I think they're in their 6th stage now. They were lying 99th last night in Carlisle. They're now lying, I'm told, 90th and 7th in their class, so really doing incredibly well.
This is amazing, isn't it? I mean, Judi, rank amateur. People don't really realise just how lucky they are to be still in the rally, never mind with the position.
I agree. I think anybody who got into Carlisle last night deserves a Lombard RAC gold medal and at least a crate of champagne. I mean, it's